and made an outdoor kennel. We used to live kind of in the city, so we had a fence and the dogs were inside, but that was a disaster. They were not too potty trained. So it got cold, and I was thinking, well, how am I gonna keep these dogs warm? You know, so I had an old tent. So I put the tent in there, and I put the dog houses in there. You know, see the dog houses? I got two of them side by side. And then I got the pine shavings in there, and so if it gets cold, they can go inside the tent, inside the dog house. So I had to keep them, you know, it don't really get maybe in the high 20s, but so I shouldn't need a heating device. And then I got a little tarp to keep them from getting wet and the rain off of them, and got the water. And this was two 10 by 10 kennels, and I opened up one side of each one and made it a 30 by 10 kennel. And this one, where we moved, they had an old 7-foot satellite dish, so my father-in-law took it off and put it on top to help keep the hawks and all from getting them. But it's got a hole in it. I'm gonna take it off, and I'm gonna do like I did this side. I put chicken wire on top of it, so that keeps the little hawks that you can't see any right now, but they'll fly around, swooping down and picking up the little doggies. You know, and they happy. I'm gonna get a leash and walk them eventually. They had some little treats right now, so I just thought it was kind of cool, you know. Even dogs can use a tent. I don't know if anybody else is using a tent to keep their dogs warm in the winter. I don't even see one of the dogs in there. Oh, he's over here. That's King Little Bit. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. And then we got the little boards around it, like land timbers, and that keeps them digging out. So you can see the holes. I don't know if you can see the holes or not, but right there, they're pretty bad diggers. They dig up this little spot here at the bottom. Right here, they dug out, and a couple of them took off a couple hours, and a friend of mine come over and said he's seen coyotes when they first come back. So, you know, you get out here in the country, you got a lot of things you got to think about. You got birds of prey, hawks, and then you got coyotes, and then you got wild dogs. And somebody said raccoons and all that come in here, but it's 4 dogs. I don't know if they would, since there's plenty of food out here in the country. But you know, you got to keep your little dog safe, and get a leash and walk them. But out here we got these little, I don't know what you call them. They're about that big, and they're like little briars, and you can't even see them. But the dogs, you start walking them, or my grandbaby's been over here barefoot, and they'll step on them. But I'm not sure exactly how to spot them. I just know one of the dogs, had him on a leash, and he was fighting me. So I picked him up. I figured, well, he just didn't want to walk on a leash. And when I picked him up, he had those little sticky burr things on him. And that's my wife wanting to hurry up. But I just thought I'd share, you know, how to keep your dogs warm in the winter in South Carolina. It probably wouldn't work up north where it's a lot colder, but it's only got in the teens a couple times. But, you know, here, I mean, these are small dogs, anywhere from 10 to 22 pounds. So for those types of dogs, I think this will work. They look pretty healthy, and we've had some 28 degree weather so far, 2020. So even the pandemic can't get my dog. Just thought I'd share that.